It was a bit of a fight. I'm actually a little bit shaken up. I mean, I haven't really been attacked yet for my book, but I will be tomorrow. You know what? It's a difficult debate because to me, this is not about the books. They're all great books, and it's great that people are reading and they're interested. What this is about is the question. You know, the question is: we all remember that your teacher saying to you, "Answer the question," and that's what it's like in court. What is the essential Canadian novel? So I think we're down to honestly where it should be. Where it's an amazing author who is an essential Canadian author, which is Unless. I think we're down to a political novel which has a purpose, and yes, it's very important that people vote. And then we're down to my book, The Birth House, which is about midwives and the new medicine coming in, which is a historic novel. So when you put it like that, I don't really have a chance in hell. But I have a great strategy tomorrow, hopefully. But it's where it should be, I think. But people have taken it very seriously, and I do feel like Simon Cowell. Everybody's like glaring at me, and I think George really wanted me to vote off Unless. You know what? I voted for The Bone Cage. I guess I should have voted for Ali to be off. But for The Best Laid Plans, because I hated the book, and I honestly haven't finished it, and I will finish it tonight. But I think it's going to be made for better debate, and I don't think he should be off yet, because it is an essential novel because of the political side of it. I think George's book, The Bone Cage, is a very good book for people to understand the problems with the Olympics in this country, and especially for children striving into that world. Is it the essential novel? No. And it is not the best written book. It's not. It's slightly amateurish. And it's not the best, Carol's book, Carol Shields, is a beautifully written book. It's Carol Shields. And yet it's got a complex side to it that I think could put a lot of people off. And to be quite, it's like Julia versus Julia. I loved the whole side of Meryl Streep. I was so not interested in the blogging side, and maybe that's a generational thing, and I found this book was very similar. I wasn't interested in her writing a book. I'm not interested I'm interested in reading novels. I don't want to write a novel, so I'm not interested in her journey of the character of writing their own novel. I was very interested about how a young girl can suddenly have this mental breakdown and end up on the street, because it's scary, and it's scary for your own family. So I think we're where we should be. Whoa, I don't want Lorne to hear. Okay. I just got a letter from Afghanistan from a soldier who's just read The Birth House, and Ali got to read out a letter and took my thunder, because he took my little spot, because he went overtime reading from his book. Tomorrow I'm going to read that letter. So this is why this book, The Birth House, even though it's a historical novel, why it's important. And if it makes a soldier cry in Afghanistan, and a purpose, we must read this book. This book should be read in schools. It's my weapon. I'll make everybody cry tomorrow. It's it's just come in from Afghanistan. Yes, that is the magic of social networking. It's like, thank you. But I don't think I have a chance against Ali. He's articulate, he's passionate, and he's going to fight for his book. And George will never vote for me now. I just texted him and I said, hugs. I said, I'm really sorry. I had to go with my heart at the end. And I won't tell you what he wrote back. And he's 10 times the size of me. No, he'll be all right. But I think his author's taken it very seriously. And, because The Birth House is already a bestseller around the world, I think. And so for Amy, this is all very exciting. For George's author, it would have been a nice thing, But you know what? This gives them a platform, and it's like American Idol. It's not the winner who usually makes it, So it's a great platform, and it's a great way to get people interested in reading. I mean, if you can have a kind of American Idol debate, I just don't want to be. I wanted to be Paula Abdul. I didn't want to be Simon Cowell. But if you can have that kind of debate over books, that's fantastic. That's what book clubs, why they're so popular. You have a bit of wine, you talk about the book,